Welcome to the Mindset Mile podcast. I'm your host, Aisha Zaza. For the next 30 days, we're going to learn to build better habits in health, fitness, relationships, business, and overall well-being by making small mindset shifts that make a big difference. Contrary to how it may seem, the path to any success is achieved by taking small, consistent action over time. Someday is not a day of the week, so the time to level up is now, because you were made for greatness. It'll be a marathon, not a sprint, and together we'll take it one step, 1 mile, one day at a time. Welcome to the Mindset Mile. You ready? Hey fam! Mile 25, let's go, baby! I hope you're smiling from ear to ear by how proud you are for showing up every day for yourself, because I am freaking like mom status proud. Some of you have tagged me in your walks or runs every day, and that honestly brings me so much joy. And it's all good if you haven't, but if you're someone listening to this thinking that I don't know you're out there doing the do, I know it like I know it like I know it, and I just want to tell you congrats on getting this far into the 30-day challenge. I'm excited to share this podcast with you far beyond the 30 days together. But there certainly has been something super special about building better habits by doing them together for these first 30 episodes. If someone sent this episode to you, or if you found it without knowing there was a challenge attached to the first 30 episodes, after you're done listening to this one, I want to invite you to scroll a little ways back and listen to the first episode. I explain all about the intention behind the first 30 episodes of this podcast. You're not too late for anything, my friend, I promise. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about self-confidence and how to build it. A lot of times, what I see holds people back from making change or going after what they want is a lack of confidence in themselves. And beyond that, they feel like confidence is something that can't be acquired. Like if they don't have it by now, they won't ever be confident in themselves. Usually, what makes us feel confident is what we know we're good at doing. Like, because we're good at something, we're allowed to feel confident. But if we're not good at something, then we're not allowed to feel confident. But what I want to offer you today is that you can be confident in yourself before you do something or have anyone else's praise. I'm going to use this podcast as an example because obviously you're listening to it and you may think that I was just super confident out of the gate and knew what I was doing. Lord knows this is nothing I had confidence in doing because it was something I had done before. But what I did have confidence in was my intention, my message, and the fact that I'm willing to learn as I go. Doing something repeatedly over time will certainly help you become better at it, but it doesn't mean that you don't need to choose to have confidence in yourself before you take action. You can choose to have confidence in knowing that you will figure it out or that you will do the necessary work in order to become good at it. But being good at something does not need to be the cause of your confidence. Does that make sense? Or let's use the example of public speaking. You get yourself worked up before you give a speech or a presentation because you're afraid you'll forget what you're saying, or that you'll mess up, or that it won't be received well. You rob yourself of feeling confident because you're projecting those things before you even get going. Did you know that feeling nervous and feeling excited are physiologically the same thing? Like the actual feeling and the physical reaction happening in your body is the exact same. And the only thing that differentiates between the two is what you tell yourself about it. So when you're feeling nervous about doing something you're not confident about, you can interject and tell yourself you're excited about it instead. I swear, this is a real thing. And probably to nobody's surprise by now, another way to build your self-confidence is by taking care of your body. It's pretty hard to feel good about yourself when you're not taking care of your body. This comes in the form of diet, exercise, getting enough sleep, self-care, and taking a few minutes every day to either meditate, journal, or just sit in silence. And when I say diet, I mean fueling your body with the right foods so that you feel energized, strong, and healthy. Confidence really does come from the inside out. And if you think I'm lying, it's because you haven't gotten into enough healthy habits with your body to know that that's true. If you apply healthier habits in the ways I mentioned above, in taking care of your body, I bet you $100 you'll feel more self confident. I felt compelled to talk about this today because I know how so many people feel like their confidence is affected when they compare themselves on how others are doing. I talked about comparison in one of the first few episodes, but I'm going to reiterate here again that measuring how you're doing in relation to how someone else is doing is completely arbitrary. It's bogus, and it'll always be a sliding scale because everyone and everything is always changing. You're not doing better off because you see someone fail at something, and you're not too far behind if you see someone else's success. Confidence is not finite. There's plenty to go around, and there certainly does not need to be competition between you and anyone else for you to be confident. Confidence is a choice, and I want to ask you, why not just choose to be confident? Not fake confidence and not arrogance, but really, why not choose to be confident that you are capable and worthy? Are you scared that you might actually achieve something that you set out to do? Are you scared you might make more money because you started that side hustle? Are you worried that your relationship might improve too much? Like, seriously, what is the worst that'll happen if you choose to believe in yourself too much? Come at me with your best shot. Go ahead. I'll wait. You don't need anyone's permission to feel confident. It doesn't matter what your track record is. You can be confident moving forward starting today. Nobody can take away your belief in yourself, so have your own back. Decide to not let other people's rejection or criticism or a mistake you made mean that you're not capable or worthy. It doesn't mean that nothing is ever going to test you or sting a little, but you don't need to live there. You can move on with confidence, I promise you. Try it. If you're loving this podcast, it would mean the world to me if you rated, subscribed, and shared it with a friend. Be sure to tag me on your walks or runs at Aisha Zaza and hashtag Mindset Mile. That's all we have for today, my friends. Remember, the big things don't happen overnight. It's the small things done consistently that make the big things possible. You are capable and you are worthy. Make it a great day.